And we should be good. Okay. Hello everyone, Vlad here, the community manager of Daviddtech. Welcome to a new edition of Elite Backtester. I believe a backtesting group. I believe it's like the 8th edition, if my counting is correct over here. A short message: you're responsible for your financial actions, so take care with that one. Fake profiles, another couple of ones since yesterday, so take care. We won't ask you to invest into anything rather than maybe yourself and investing time with the Elite Backtesters group. So yeah, welcome again. Thank you very much for attending this session. If you have any questions, feel free to interrupt and ask directly. We also monitor the chats of this conversation, also the general chat, because I see that people kind of don't get together with Discord. So anyway, we can message us maybe in private as well. Feel free to do so. Today's topics. So we're going to analyze current submits for this one. For this month, I said also September setups notification. Guys, feel free to contribute back again for this month as well. Next events, I'm going to also cover that as well. And of course, a short introduction for newcomers in case there are people that have no idea what this group is about. And yeah, let's get straight to the business, I believe. Current submits. So I believe I had time I believe it was like 3 days ago or something like that, to get like a general overview of stuff. Also today, but I didn't have much time to get everybody in. So I believe I just reviewed like 6 setups so far out of like 13 or 15, something like that. Also for this month, so the new ones rather than the old ones. So let's get straight to it. Gentle sir, I believe you're here. Thank you very much for your active work as well. Let's see this one. It's on Ethereum against the USDT, 30 minutes. I believe you mentioned in your message that it works also on Binance as well. We're going to cover both exchanges and see what's the difference. Takes a little bit of time to load. Okay, so I believe this one is for Bybit as well. Nice equity curve, 50% percentage profitable. The equity curve seems like a 50%. I mean, you're winning one, you're losing one pretty much. Let's also check the Binance chart. I talked in like the very first edition of Elite Backtester. If you guys discover a setup that works on multiple exchanges, that's one big, huge hint that their strategy maybe is not overfitted. So as we can see again, a 50% win rate, net profit a little bit on the smaller side, but again, you can also play with the leverage, and the compounding effect can also help you on making a fortune, basically, hopefully. So yeah, let's get to another one. We have over here Mike with Gala. Not sure if you're here, Mike, but again, thank you very much for being active. He's also like Gentle Sir on the second month of activity. A little bit slow, but it gets to it. Okay, so I believe it was uh, today that I checked, but the strategy was sent to me, I believe, a few days ago. So it's like pretty much a losing one and another full win with the multiple take profit, which I'll gladly take it because again, it's a 50 something percentage win rate. That's pretty good if you ask me. Let's get to another one. Load. A-Dog as well, a new contributor. Thank you very much, A-Dog. I know that you're not here, I believe, but still, thank you very much for getting into the group. The strategy on McGinley, BTC, 30 minutes. You can see here that it has like a very great equity curve, but lately has gone a little bit sideways. We see that lately has picked up, so we are pretty much at the top of the mountain over here. It did get correctly that kind of fake ATF crypto jump, but still it got it correctly. So yeah, respect to that. Another one. Load. Salmoxis. Again, a new body. Thank you very much for contributing to the group with this strategy on 15 minutes against BTC/USDT. I believe it was on 10th or something like that. So I believe it was somewhere around here. So we are pretty much in a sideways move, but eventually, if the strategy would respect the 70% win rate, we should be going up. Maybe it's a little bit trend depending. I don't know. We really need to take this setup a little bit more into incubation rather than going with it directly. Of course, which I recommend to all of our strategies.
Zoom in to entries, Vlad.
Sorry?
Zoom into the entries. That looks good, that one.
I cannot hear you very well.
Zoom in.
Oh, to zoom in the chart with the entries? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one and the last one looked all right. What you put in?
Over here?
Yeah. No, I mean the full strategy looks all right with the curve. That one and the strategy before looks pretty decent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, thank you very much, everybody, for contributing. What can I say? The rights are not mine, not at all. I am just the guy who collects everything and puts together more nicely. So, yeah,
And makes money off them all.
definitely.
That trading them. I bet you've got about 3,000 bots running you.
I'm aiming towards that, so at least I want to.
Every one of your family members will have a trading view account, all in your, all controlled by you.
I just hope TradingView can handle that many setups. That's it. I will have millions if that was my decision, but yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that definitely. Another one. I believe we have Kuba JS. Not sure if you're here, but thank you very much for being an active contributor as well. Matic, 15 minutes. Let's see. This one I reviewed a couple days ago, so I believe it was on 10th, so somewhere around here. So it got this win correctly. I believe it was right around here. And then let's zoom a little bit. We had a loss and then a loss, but I believe it was not regarding the stop loss, but another rule to the strategy. Yeah, I believe it's regarding the win rate, it's 63%. So expecting a win, a couple losses, a couple more wins. Eventually, it's kind of natural regarding the win rate of past performance. Again, why expecting of a strategy which has like 50% win rate and loses 3 or 4 times in a row? Why you should expect like wins in a row? It's all everything regarding the past performance. Like I talked in the very first webinar that we had. I believe it was on 1st of September or something like this. So yeah, make sure you also watch the very first edition. I believe it's on YouTube on the Elite Backtesters channel. I'm going to also share the link again in the Elite Backtesters chat if you guys cannot find it. But yeah, a couple of good tips and tricks regarding optimization and reviewing the actual past performance, and why not a very huge reality check about expectations and risk to rewards and stuff like that. We also have another final one. This one. Okay, so very big period of silence over here. Let's check it. It was on 10th of October, so I believe it was somewhere near middle of the day, right around here, that I reviewed the setup. We can see that the strategy just opened up a short, so take care with this one. The win rate is pretty high, so it must be, I don't know, could be on track on this trade. So take care if you guys are in the long, I suppose. Not financial advice, of course. And yeah, the strategy: AVE against the USDT, 30 minutes, a lot of wins, about 500 wins, trades, sorry, not wins. Hopefully, in the end, we get to 500 wins as well. Could be because the win rate is pretty high. So yeah, maybe a couple more trades, and you should get to that as well. Max drawdown. A little bit high, but also regarding the net profit, you can also play with the leverage and yeah, lower up the wins, but also the maximum potential losses as well. Okay, so that's pretty much with the submissions so far that I had time to put up together. There are about more 10 or something like that. I can remember because I'm also getting consistent and constant submits. So yeah, back to the presentation. A notification for September contributors. Guys, to upkeep your rank of Elite Backtester, you must submit again for this month as well. We are going to, at the end of this month, to have like a total net profit ratio of September results. Like each month that goes on, we're going to review previous month results. So we can have like a general idea what would happen if you guys loaded everything and give it a go, because I believe that that's the main goal, to have everything up and running as more as possible. And yeah, with appropriate risk to reward management, could be a success. Regarding the new stream that happened yesterday with the elite backtesters and the beginner optimization stream, I welcome you guys to check it out. I believe I uploaded it like earlier today. For anyone that's not familiar with the extension, the optimizer, that's a little bit of what can it do. It isn't like a tutorial on actually how that's going to happen next Monday. So yeah, feel free to check it out in case you would like to focus on one direct thing, like hey, I would like to get to know more on optimizing the how do you call it, the watch list. That's something that we'll do as of next the next edition. And yeah, I welcome you to join as well that stream. And I do have a last minute announcement as well. I believe at the beginning of next month, so somewhere in between 31 would be of this month is going to be the last day to submit your results for this month. And the next week after that, so around the 7th of November, is going to be the day that we decide the winners for the prize pool of $1,000. So yeah, that's in 3 weeks time. Be sure to not miss it. um what else? Did I skip anything? Current submissions, September setups, next events, pretty much cover that as well. A short introduction for newcomers. So this group has been made by the community for the community. We take Daviddtech, and not only Daviddtech. If you guys have any script, I believe Daniel M, which is not correctly here, submitted me a couple of his scripts that would like to get David's review as well. Um, we are pretty much backtesting 99%, let's say, of Daviddtech strategies, and we take the results which we believe that are profitable and are good to go, and share back with the group. So feel free to start contributing to the group and also get access to everybody else's success, let's say. As I said, everything that we submit to the group goes back to the group as well. The main idea of the group would be to take one script over 5 time frames, and being optimized by 100 people working about 278 hours would be 100 million setups. And with that, and in that 100 million setups, of course, there's going to be some golden nuggets as well, let's say. And as I said, there is a prize pool of $1,000 and exclusive access to this project. What I mean is the results are going back to the group as well. As I said, in 3 weeks time, as of now, we're going to review the September setups, and with the next month also the October one as well, and decide, of course, within the group, and us, the managers of the group, we together decide which are the best, let's say, or the right approach to prize the very best, or everyone, depending on the results, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Open discussions, everybody. If you would like to talk about the elite backtesters, the optimizer, trigger trade, because I see William is here as well, or the community itself. If you have like any suggestion, anything that you would like to talk about, me, David, William, and also another members which have experience as well, can enlighten you. So yeah, is there any question that you'd like to discuss with us?
That last one looked good. The deep back tester, was it? Sorry, what was the last one that you showed for the
This one,
last chart? It was
the dead zone.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, dead zone. That looked good.
And it's picking up
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
as I said, take care when you're longing, because this
Yeah,
80% strategy tells you to short. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. I just also shared a ADA setup, which would be it's not the best in the world, but it is a setup for the squeeze it. It's let me just have a look at the chart. It's a 66% win rate on the full back testing, 200% net profit, and 1.4 to 1.513 profit factor. So yeah, another one that I've just shared inside inside the room for everybody.
We don't really need the very best, because I believe that if we were to have 10 strategies and each making, for example, 1% with losses and wins combined, that's 10% a month. That's something that
Absolutely.
awesome traders aim for a year.
Yeah, 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 absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, diversify and all of that. Absolutely, totally agree with you.
Compounding and so on. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yes, well, so it's a good base setting for anybody who wants to play around with it and try and make it better. Don't forget to submit it to Vlad.
I think the best thing to do when you're trading, for like what profit you want, is just look at what your bank's giving you in interest. If you can beat that, then your money's better trading. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's how I think. That's what I think anyway.
I mean, yeah, currently here it's about 7% a year. So easy, I suppose, with a couple strategies. Yeah. So, any
Yep.
other
And
questions?
the Ethereum one that I was doing is almost there. I've done it on 1,000 cycles, and I've got 859% net profit. Have no idea what the equity curve looks like because it's still going. But as soon as that's ready, I'll post that as well.
Awesome. Yeah. The equity curve tells you a lot, like if it's consistent, if it's
It's one
once
good
in a while.
trade.
Yeah, exactly. If it's only one good, you'll see like a very flat line.
Yeah, I'll be pissed if it was because it's been going on for a day and a half to try and get it optimized. Uh,
Yeah. Well, um, I guess if there are no other questions, I would like to thank you guys for participating to this edition of Elite Backtesters group, and this would be uploaded to YouTube today or early next day. Yeah, feel free to start submitting to me as of now. I believe the last day to submit would be Monday 30. something like somewhere
that's
in
right,
that
yeah.
31, because during 31st, sorry, I'm going to upload the results, so that will be the very, very maximum date to send me your results.
Perfect.
David,
Yes. Hi.
just a question. What are you going to focus on next after the squeeze momentum? Do you have an idea?
So my idea is for not for the full month, but for the next couple of days, is to try and find some good settings for a good number of coin pairs. So maybe 5 to 10, between 5 and 10 good coin pairs. Maybe not quite as good as BTC USDT, but that kind of that sort of range as such, a decent strategy for a couple of coin pairs, so that we've got something to work on as a community, or just set up if that's what you want to do. After that, I will try and find another strategy to maybe look at that. I've also got some updates outside of looking for strategies themselves. I've got updates for the boilerplate coming, so that they work better with Forex. What else have I got going on at the moment?
I've got
I've
the
got
strategy to test on the 5 minutes.
Yes, we have Scopes, who's going to be starting doing, has started doing Forex. So we're going to be doing his strategy as well. He's going to be doing some live streams here as well. And then I've got a Chrome extension that's coming out, another one, a second one, which will allow us to trade directly from TradingView. If I can pull up my screen, I might be able to show you guys. I'm not sure I've got it. Let me try and post a screenshot in there for you guys so you can see it. Actually, I can just share my screen with you guys very quickly. If I can, this one here. Where is it? Is it that screen? Oh yeah, okay, that's that there. Just make sure I haven't got anything at my Bitcoin on. There it is. Okay, go for it. So I've got this over here, which is the next Chrome extension that I'm building, which allows us to trade directly from TradingView on all of these crypto wallets. So whether it's Bybit, Binance, BitGet, BingX, 2bit, and a couple of other smaller exchanges, you'll be able to directly trade from Bybit. So it saves you a couple of seconds when trading. If you don't want to, if you're a bot trader, down the bottom here, you'll have a crypto panel which will give you all of your entries and all of that. So you'll be able to see them live and close them if you want to close them, like in an emergency or anything like that. So those kind of things you'll be able to do directly from TradingView. The optimizer's currently going through some code as well. I've added a option for us to upload a CSV file with like 10 results on it, and it'll be able to backtest on that small panel on a different time frame. So if you're using something like forward testing or this feature here, have I got the optimizer on this one over here? And I haven't got it on this screen. So sorry, I've lost my words. If you're backtesting on several dates, you'll be able to take that small amount of data and backtest it on a different dates. I can't remember the words. I've lost it. I can't remember what it's called. But yes. So anyway, that's going to be updated as well. And then we have the forward tester, which will hopefully be ready for next Tuesday. I believe I said it was, Vlad. Next Tuesday, we have the forward testing platform, which I hope will be ready, which is incubate.trade, which allows us to test trading. Well, not test them, but leave trading strategies running in the background on TradingView. And it just records like it records to an Excel spreadsheet. The entries, so you can go back to it and have a look at it like in a month or two and see whether it potentially is overfitted or is working correctly.
Awesome.
So there were all the updates that are coming, quite a few.
That sounds awesome. What about the silver bullet? Did you?
Oh yes, I have tried to backtest it. I didn't get all the way through the code, but definitely is one that I will be doing in the future. I'll be honest with you guys. I have tried for a long time. Marco knows, who was here earlier, how much I've tried to do a smart money concepts sort of trading strategy by ICT. None of them have come back with any real like good results that I could use as bots. Now, I'm not saying that it's no good as human beings. I'm just saying that as bots, that I can't get it to work at all. But I did look back test manually the silver bullets before trying to code it, and kind of excited by it. I hope that it will work. There is a lot of controversy around the ICT and whether it really works or not. I do not know whether it does. I hope it does, because I've put a lot of time into it.
I think with it, a lot of it's visual. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's the
you can't
problem.
code. You can't code what you can see. You can only code. You know what I mean? I think that's the
Yeah,
problem with it. That it's so hard to like pick up everything and code everything as you could see it. Do you know what I mean?
it's really hard. Yeah, it is really hard, especially if working out a real uptrend other than EMAs and things like that, or a downtrend is easy, like you said, visually. But as code, higher highs, like lower highs, and all of that kind of thing, where do you put that pivot point? All of those kind of things are because code is so much more stricter than we are. Yeah.
But from my limited back testing on the 1 minute on Nasdaq or euro dollar, it looks like it's quite profitable on the 1 minute. Just using the fair value gaps as entries.
Yes.
Like this ICT indicator, this this silver bullet one.
Yeah.
It looked pretty pretty good.
Yeah, me too. I kind of back tested it very quickly. Not very quickly, but enough to want to go and code it as such. And it looked good. I know that there's a couple of people in our Discord that have been quite profitable with it. So definitely looking forward to see what the backtest results are like.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a big craze, isn't it? Minute silver bullet. I think it'd be for me. I think it might be one of them where it's a big craze. Everyone trades it, and then boom, it's gone one day. Do you know what I mean?
Gone. Yeah. The fair value gaps
That's
have
what
been.
I think happens to quite a lot.
Yeah, I think so as well. A lot of them. Once you've lost the edge, and everybody's doing the same trading strategy, obviously, it closes those inefficiencies in the market as such. But the fair value gaps, I've always said when we were doing the ABCs, it was something that I was very much into, fair value gaps, and it was always like they were coming back to fair value gaps like magnets. And so I'd love to try and find a trading strategy that we could algo trade. 100%, yeah.
I think the screenshots I sent to you on last week, I think you'll be able to algo trade that because it's an indicator. It's different to my trading style, but it's ridiculous how accurate it can be. I watched a guy test it over 10 years and he still had something like a 57% win rate on wheat.
Yeah. Which indicator was that, Scopes?
I'll send you it all. But I've watched someone do it for over 10 years, and he still had. Back tested it for 10 years, and he still had 57% win rate over 10 years time, or something like that.
Wow, very good. Yeah.
I know, yeah. I've tested it myself. I sent you the screenshots in WhatsApp, and I tested it myself, but only for like the forex pairs.
Okay.
Some of them were better than others, but I showed you the Australian dollar USD, and I had 17 trades in the month, 15 wins, one didn't open, and the rest one loss. But that obviously that was only in that 1 month what I checked it for.
Yeah, sure.
But there's quite a few people who have go profitable with it, and there's quite a few ways different ways to trade. Like you could use an EMA with it. You know, there's quite a few different ways. But I'll when you get the time, I'll go through it with you.
Yeah, cool.
It's so simple, and it's all on New York Open. It's so simple, and I think you'll be able to code it because it comes from an indicator anyway.
Yeah. When it's an indicator, it's much easier. Definitely. I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Vlad. Great stream again. I look forward to it being on live on YouTube.
Awesome. Well, in case there are no other questions or free talks, thank you very much, everyone, for attending. I'll see you. I think tomorrow we have William, or Thursday with you, David. One
Yeah,
of
there's
two.
Thursday with me. I'm not sure about William. I think he was in. I'm not sure. He's got. He wants to go through Bing X and all of those kind of things with everybody. So yeah.
Awesome. Thursday it is then. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone. Have a
Take
great
care,
day.
everybody.
Bye bye.
Peace.